Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot for Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. I'm happy you're here with me today. We're going to do a card reading to help us understand the energies of the day, what we need to look out for, what might inspire us, what may help us get through the day, and just a general sense of wisdom and connection to spirit for the day today, which is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. I like to say that a lot because I think it helps set the intention and set the energy in. I will draw a few cards today with the Green Witch Tarot. I use the pendulum to determine which deck to use, and this is the one it shows. So we will draw one card with the pendulum. In this case, we are using my Magic Key pendulum. At some point, maybe I'll go into a smaller video to explain the story of this. But for now, all you need to know is that it's a key and that it's magic. Okay. So we'll pick one card with it to get the general energy of the day. And then one or two other supporting cards. We'll see how that goes. And then, as always, I like to put a punctuation card in there as well. Sort of an after card, just sort of a commentary. Usually I use an oracle card of some kind, not a tarot deck. I'm just feeling these cards out right now, setting the intention. What do we need to know for May 7th, 2025? All right, let's get to it. Fan these out. This one's always a little bit more interesting because there's more string on it. Okay, here we go. Our first card is the general energy of the day. What's going to be the main message? It's in there somewhere. So funny because I thought it was this one, but it's this one. All right, there is our card. And I will pull two more. Just by feel. Let's go here and here. Always find it interesting sometimes how the cards come out. I'm going to pull them like that. Let's see what happens. Here's our general card for the day. Page of Anathemas, or Swords. Page of Swords. A bit of insight, a bit of a message, just also with the image itself. It really does feel like a message that talks about how your intellect can interact with spirit today. Young woman, probably just trying something out for the first time. You get a definite sense of like a spirit companion, being like someone watching over her. Wisdom. Of course, you have the moon. And intuition and that connection to that magical sense of the evening. Yeah, the energy today, there's a sense of something new, a sense of some mental acuity. A message is going to come out today that is about looking at something with a combination of intellectual insight and spiritual intuition. Okay, it's let's see what the other cards say, and we'll go from there. This one's kind of wonky that way. We'll just see what happens. There's a sense of play here today, and I really like it. Five of Wands. Interesting. It's an interesting take on the Five of Wands. Usually the Five of Wands is sort of like a healthy competition, the fun of playing sports ball. the fun of sparring in martial arts. I can relate to those. There is a certain sense of sorting it out, having fun, competing. No, nothing harmful, nothing overly competitive. It's that sense of finding where you are in a society or in a culture by practicing. Everyone here is kind of working on maybe the same spell, or maybe they're having a competition. Ants really stood out there for a second. So diligence, hard work. All right, interesting. And Two of Chalices, wonderful companionship. I love it. Okay, the Two of Cups I like to refer to as the real life Lover's card. The Lover's card can be very big in scope and vast and about things that you love, and it can also be about a choice. This card, though, is very much about companionship, finding that person that you can share with, that you can emotionally connect with, that is your support as much as you are their support. And so let's put these all together. I'm interested in the wonkiness here. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun, quirky day, it feels like today. But there is a chance for this. I want to straighten them out. No, I don't know what I want to do. But there is definitely a sense of something new, a message, a sense of this combination, this first time real glimpse of having this intellectual insight and this intuition. And like the two of them pairing up and working very well together. This would be a great day to be social with others, to possibly meet that special someone, to maybe try your hand at a physical activity with other people. It feels like this is the start of the day, is the start of something fun, and like a connection could be found here. I'm sorry if you hear background noise. I've got my window open because it was such a lovely morning. And I should know better. Yeah, it's about practice. There's a lot of sense of practice, and possibly having that practice with someone you love, a connection, or being able to find that connection by going out and practicing something. And if you've got a sense of this combination of intellectual insight and intuition, it's a lot of I's, intellectual insight and intuition. But if you're having that combination, I'm like, what if you've maybe always wanted to try a particular outdoor activity, and today your intuition is like, or something pops up in your realm and you sort of latch onto it, like, oh, hey, there's this meeting this afternoon of a bunch of people that are going to get together. Maybe there's a club meeting that you find out about. You're like, yeah, I'm going to go to that. That feels right. But I have to kind of replan my day, right? That combination of intellect and intuition. Go to that thing. If there's something that pops up today, go do that thing and connect. Maybe take a loved one with you. Yeah, definitely a sense of play, a sense of learning new things, a sense of adventure. I get a definite sense of adventure from this main card. And a sense of activity, but sort of peaceful, comfortable activity. Let me just see here. Yeah, a sense of freedom, for sure. A sense of freedom, of getting out, of trying new things. This little girl could have been very scared. She could have been very nervous about going out into the dark woods at night, but she didn't, because she knew that she was protected, she was watched over, and that feeling of protection and going out and having this sense of adventure instead of a sense of fear is what got her out into this space so she could begin this and try this out for the first time on her own, doing it on her own. Maybe not doing it perfectly, maybe not doing it correctly, but doing it for the first time, which is incredibly powerful. And with a sense of adventure and play instead of a sense of fear and, oh, this owl's going to like eat me. Or these shadows. She feels very much at peace here. It's a very peaceful card. So don't let fear stand in your way today. Step out, do something new, find that combination, find that activity that maybe will resonate with you and possibly bring a connection. It's this sense of, I've said this before, but it's a sense of playful competition and connection and what you bring forward as you go out on the adventure. Yeah, look for something new today. All right, let's look at, I've got my larger deck of the Angels and Ancestors cards by Kyle Gray. I don't think I've shown you guys the box. Do I have it? Yeah, here's the box lid. So we're going to pull one of these cards. I'm going to just pull it by hand today. Sometimes I use the pendulum, sometimes I don't. I'm very irregular that way. That one. Trust in the unknown. Well, there you go. Skyfather. Trust in the unknown. Right here. If you have an idea of doing something new today, starting something new, you should do it. You should get out and do it. Embrace a spirit of adventure today and of companionship, of even if this is with your spirit guide, right? Like this is a connection of you're not alone. Finding someone or finding a spiritual energy that helps you find that sense of adventure and competition and interaction. It's a very interactive day today. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty good. I hope all of you are enjoying these readings. I'm really enjoying doing them. I'm having fun trying to find the correct schedule in which to get these out. This one is a little late, I know. I'm trying to get a little bit of ahead, so folks over in Europe and England can possibly get these early in the morning. So that'll all happen. I'm going to actually do that today. So that'll be good. And we'll get ahead for the rest of the week and get on a better schedule. But I'm really enjoying this. It is a bit of a challenge. And yeah, please, if you have anything to say about this reading or how this reading affected you, if it felt right to you, or maybe come back to it at the end of the day and let me know how this might have played out in your life and how these energies today played out. I'd love to hear about it. Please leave me a comment down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help the channel quite a bit to get likes. And yeah, you can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. If you would like to communicate with me directly, instead of leaving a comment, please feel free to do that. All of that is down in the show notes. And again, this challenge is in memory and tribute to Gregory Scott, who did daily card readings for years and years. And this is for him. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Peace and strength. And yeah, take care. Bye-bye.